for you. Go to IRIinsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome to YourLiveEvent.com. We are coming to you live from Davies High School. It's EDC boys soccer for you this evening as the Davies Eagles hosting the Fargo North Spartans. Joel Morgan with you. Thanks for being with us. Our first broadcast of soccer this season. We'll have plenty of broadcasts coming your way here on YourLiveEvent.com. You can check out our schedule there, as well as check out Your Live Event on Twitter and check out Your Live Event on Facebook. Welcome into this game tonight, the Fargo North boys soccer team. They enter this one with an 0-2 record in the EDC, 2-2 overall in their young season. Year started with a pair of wins from teams out west. First, a victory against Mandan 5-0, a win against Legacy 1-0. Last two games have been EDC losses, one to West Fargo Cheyenne 2-1 and one to Red River 3-0. We'll step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back with more soccer on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to YourLiveEvent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
To our starting lineups, we'll turn over to the PA.
He's a forward, he's a senior, he's wearing number 6. I have Mr. Richards, I apologize, I don't have a first name, sorry about that. He's wearing number 7, he's a defenseman, he's a senior, Reese Dorsey. He's a forward, he's a senior wearing number 10, Gunnar Schwartz. He's wearing number 12, he's a forward, he's a junior, Kobe Keelan. He's number 15, a defenseman, he's a sophomore, Max Watson. He's a midfielder, he's a sophomore, number 16, Gannon Coltings. He's a sophomore defender. He's wearing number 19, Owen Branson. He's a senior. He's a defenseman, number 22, Nathaniel Khaled. The Spartans are coached by Jace Duffield. His assistant coaches are Jason Melmer, Liz Benson, Hunter Brecky, and Garrett Crum. And now for your home team, the Davies Eagles! Starting in goal, he's wearing number 0. He's a junior, Esteban Nunez. He's wearing number 2. He's a forward. He's a sophomore, Victor Zay. He's wearing number 3. Excuse me, he's wearing number 4. He's a midfielder. He's only a freshman, Leon Hidanovic. He's wearing number 6 tonight. He's a senior. He's a midfielder, Drew Beiswinger. He's wearing number 8. He's a junior. He's a midfielder, Dylan Richards. He's wearing number 9. He's a forward. He's a senior, Bill Mukandisi. He's a midfielder. He's wearing number 10. He's a junior, Patrick Lawrence. He's a forward. He's a senior. He's wearing number 11, Sam Say. Wearing number 12, a senior defender, Gavin Griggs. He's only a freshman. He's a defender, number 15, Charlie Metzger. Your Eagles head coach is Ian Costello, assisted by Nick Christensen, Michael Brecker, and David Zebley. Let's play some soccer on this brand new carpet.
Well, there we go. That is our starting lineup for tonight's matchup here on YourLiveEvent.com. EDC Soccer, the Davies Eagles hosting the Fargo North Spartans. Look at the EDC standings right now. Again, just very young in this season, but it is Davies and Red River both undefeated in EDC play at 2-0 on their season, both with 6 points. Then it's Cheyenne 1-0, Fargo South Cheyenne 1-0-1, Fargo South 1-0-1. West Fargo 0-1, 0-1-1, Shanley 0-1-1, Fargo North 0-2, Grand Forks Central 0-2. So those are how the standings are shaping out in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Again, just a very young season. First day of school officially beginning tomorrow for the students on the field. We are set to go. 40 minutes will go up on the clock. For the Davies Eagles, it is their maroon and gold. For Fargo North, they're going with white. A check of the nets by the officials before we can get things going. Esteban Nunez in goal for Davies. Maddox Watson in goal for the Fargo North Spartans. Other games going on in the EDC tonight. South is at Shanley. Cheyenne at Grand Forks Central. Red River is at West Fargo. Again, if you want to check our schedule of our broadcast, just get onto YourLiveEvent.com. Get onto the Your Live Event Facebook page, or check out Your Live Event on Twitter. Officials checking time, and we are underway. Davies will begin with possession of the ball. Long boot upfield will come out of the far sideline. Will come out on the touchline. It is tracked down by the Spartans. Reese Dorsey will get it to throw it back in. Davies 3-0 on this season. Fargo North's 2-2. Both of their wins coming from opponents out of the West from the WDA. And here comes the throw back in by Dorsey along the line. A header puts it towards the goal of North and is headed back the other way by Gunnar Schwartz. Still a battle on the far side. No one with clear control of the ball, and it was by the foot of Charlie Anderson, but taken away by Davies. Victor Say on the far side with the ball will drop a pass back over to the far touchline. Now comes towards the goal box, will miss the nets, and Maddox Watson will get this one to throw it back in for the Fargo North Spartans. 0-0, this one just underway. Just under 39 minutes to go in our first half here on YourLiveEvent.com. Maddox Watson's kick comes towards the center spot. It is headed down by Leon Hadanovich. Now it's back towards the circle, kick towards the far side, brought up by Victor Say. Seems like Davies has had control of the ball from the start of this. It's sent to the top of the penalty area near the penalty arc. It was knocked away by the defense of the Spartans and is now tracked down by Gavin Griggs. Griggs in the corner puts it towards goal, tries to find the foot of Sam Say, his teammate. Goes in front of the net, a big boot comes, and this one will miss wide of the cage. 38 minutes to go in the first half. Now that ball went long on this new turf field, so a new one will have to be handed to Maddox Watson, the goalkeeper for Fargo North. Patrick Lawrence, number 10 for the Davies Eagles. He has been their big goal scorer this season with 4. Sam Say has 3 of his own. So they've had some offensive firepower on the season. Davies trying to regain control of the ball. Patrick Lawrence with the ball. Speaking of Patrick Lawrence, he'll come towards the far side. Deed up by Charlie Anderson. A pass upfield gets redirected off the foot of Max Watson and will come out the far touchline. And a new ball will be tossed in by the Eagles. Charlie Metzger two-hands this one in. It's headed back the other way. Nathaniel Colin will head it back the other way, and it comes into the north bench. It is the Eagles' ball. 37 minutes, just inside of 37 minutes to go in the first half. 0-0 our score. EDC boys soccer for you tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. A battle near the corner arc, and this one will go out of play towards the scoreboard. I believe it will be Davies' ball. It is. Victor Say to kick that in from the corner. Strike that. Leon Hadanovich will kick this one in from the corner. Hadanovich ready for the kick in. Some traffic in front of goaltender Maddox Watson. And he's ready to goal kick towards the goal, and it comes off the foot and directed wide of the net by Reese Dorsey from Fargo North. North has not gotten an offensive opportunity here through our first 4 minutes of this first half. Here comes the Eagles again. It's headed back the other way by the North defense and booted out of play by Reese Dorsey. 2 straight losses coming for the North Spartans, both in EDC action, dropping them to 2-2 on the year. Davies has not lost in their first 3 contests. And the Eagles trying to get back in towards the goal. Nice tackle coming from Colby Killand. We'll take this one away. North still trying to clear the center circle. They have not gotten that offensive chance they've been looking for yet in this game, as on the far side was again in Colties. He lost the ball. It will go back to Davies. 35-25 and counting. This one put into the Davies Eagles. Booted back towards their goaltender Esteban Nunez, and Nunez will scope the field as he picks this one up. Nunez will pass to the near side to Gavin Griggs. Griggs a pass towards the center circle, intercepted by Charlie Anderson. Anderson able to pass up to Gunnar Schwartz. Schwartz has it knocked away as it will go towards the far touchline. I believe it was Charlie Metzger who knocked that one away. Will be the Spartans' ball. And it goes to Max Watson for the kick. So a chance for some offense here for Fargo North. Big boot comes towards the cage, looking for traffic. It will get by Esteban Nunez. He'll allow this one to get by him. Davies will pick the ball back up here, 34-30 and counting left in our first half. EDC Boys Soccer for you tonight on yourliveevent.com. A big kick downfield over on the far sideline. Davies trying to get control of the ball. Okanayishi lost the ball on the far side. It's thrown back in by the North Spartans. An overpass. Fargo Davies trying to get control. Logan Hammer tries to track this one down. Will get it towards his goaltender Nunez. And Nunez kicks this one out of play on the far touchline. 33-30 left in the first half. 0-0 still our score. Trying to get you some scores from other EDC soccer matches going on tonight. Big ball put up field, but another overpass knocked away by the North Spartans. Muganisi will put it back in play. Pass comes far sideline, and this one will go out on the far touchline. I believe that was Patrick Lawrence who sends this one out, so it is North's ball, 33 minutes to go in the half. Davies tied for Red River right now in first in the EDC standings, both with 6 points apiece. Again, still early in this season. No EDC tournament. The top 4 teams out of the East will play the top 4 teams out of the West in the state tournament in Jamestown again this year. Davies on the offensive, Say with the ball towards the penalty area. It is tipped away, picked up at the sideline. Gavin Griggs will send it back towards the center of the field. Logan Hammer has the ball. Had some pressure, sends it to Esteban Nunez, his goalkeeper, who kicks it towards the far sideline. It is knocked down by Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence had defensive pressure on him. He will drop it back to a teammate as Davies able to clear the center line. As Davies really came out strong out of the gate, North hasn't had much of an offensive chance so far in this game. Jedrick Richards with the ball on the near sideline. He will go to James Lean. Lean trying to get away from the defense. Nice job by Sam Say to come in to knock the ball away. Good tackle on his part, but the ball is kept in control to Owen Bronson. North with control of the ball. It's Bronson near the touchline, and he just tips this one out of play. 31-40 and counting to go. 0-0 the score here in the first half. EDC Soccer. Gavin Griggs, one of the captains, throws it upfield, and it gets headed out of play. This one two-handed in, headed by Owen Bronson towards his goal, then headed back the other way by Max Watson. North looking for another offensive opportunity. Ball towards the center circle at the feet of Jedrick Richards. Richards passes far side to Charlie Anderson. Anderson eludes the defense near the center line. Ball now handled by Reese Dorsey. And this one will come out near the benches. .50 and counting left. 0-0 the score, EDC Soccer on yourliveevent.com. Ball passed towards the near side. Sam Say with the ball puts it towards the top of the box. Is able to find Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence will give with the pass over to Dylan Pritchard. Now towards the box, knocked away from Victor Say. He will track it down towards the box, tries to pass in front. It gets booted away by Gunnar Swartz. North bringing the ball upfield. It is swiped away by Gavin Griggs. Now a battle for the ball at the center circle. Pass comes towards the far sideline, knocked the other way by Charlie Metzger. Now headed back by the Spartans. Spartan trying to drive towards the goal, and it's kicked back the other way by the Davies Eagles. Beckswinger will knock it back the other way. Davies with control of the ball. Under 29 to go in the first half. Comes towards the goal. Maddox Watson will get it for the Fargo North Spartans. Kick just right of the center circle far side will elude both a Spartan and a Davies player. It is eventually tracked down by Gunnar Swartz. Swartz has it knocked away, and it comes out on the far touchline. Still 0-0 as we approach the 29-minute mark of the first half. Two-handed in play, headed towards the top of about near the penalty arc. Taken away by Davies. Eagles with control of the ball. Say handles the ball, now passes towards the near side. EDC had the ball, knocked away from him. Now across the center line, picked up by Owen Bronson. Bronson back to his teammate Max Watson. Watson a big boot. Gets headed near the center circle, trickles towards the goaltender Esteban Nunez, and Nunez will send it back the other way for the Davies Eagles. Comes towards the far touchline, will take a bounce towards the bench. Kept in play, here comes the Eagles. Logan Hammer with the ball towards the box. Gets it taken away on a tackle, picked up by Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence trying to elude the defense right now. Ball will come out near the end line. We are still scoreless, 28 minutes to go in the opening half. Corner kick coming for the Eagles. And they're set to go towards the goal, and it pulled out of the air by Maddox Watson. Watson saw through the traffic and taken away a potential goal-scoring opportunity for the Eagles. Boots it upfield, tries to find Majitrick Richards. It gets sent back the other way by Gavin Griggs. Now towards the far side. Adonovic with the ball. Pass towards the circle, sent up now for the Davies Eagles. Pass comes to Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence from the box shoots, knocked away by Maddox Watson, and Watson will scoop it up for Fargo North. 27 minutes to go in the opening half. Big kick comes from Maddox Watson. Knocked around near the circle, played on a bounce. Someone trying to get clear control of the ball. Sam Say had control of the ball, was able to send it to one of his teammates. I believe that was Dylan Pritchard with the ball, who goes far side of the field. This new turf out here at Davies, just christened this week, so just a few chances, actually last week, so just a few chances to play here at this field. Well, the upgrades coming here at Davies. I wonder if we're looking to get a change of personnel for one of these two teams. 26 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 the score. On the far sideline, Kobe Kellen with the ball for North. Will pass upfield.
Soren Bartel, number 8, Ray Wallen, and number 14, Aiden Nojang.
So Aiden Nojang will come into the game. Soren Bartel and Ray Wallen will come in for Fargo North. So those were some of the changes that were made in that stoppage. Just under 26 left in this half. North had the ball near the top of the penalty arc, was knocked away, sent upfield by Sam Say, sent back the other way for North, knocked off the chest. Majetrick Richards now sent towards the center circle, played off a bounce, and knocked to Max Watson. Matty Adams will head it the other way for, Leon Adonovich will head it the other way for the Davies Eagles. Davies looking to get an offensive charge. Instead, it's cleared by Nathaniel Koled for Fargo North. Sent back to the goaltender Esteban Nunez. Nunez feeling some pressure, kicks towards the near sideline. Finds Say, who will pick this one up. Straddles the near line, gets defensive pressure from Isaac Cody. Gets defensive pressure from James Lean. That's 4, not 11. He's able to find his teammate Hadanovic, who sends it towards the goal, and it's picked up by Maddox Watson. 24-37 and counting. Fargo Davies came out strong here. The Eagles really looking strong offensively to get things rolling. North had a few opportunities offensively, but Davies really coming out strong to get things going. 3-0 is Davies. North 2-2 on the year. And we're going to get a substitution coming for the Eagles. We'll get that from the PA announcer once that comes up. Rick Ping, I think, is the one who is coming to the game. Ball is handled by Logan Hammer. We'll come back to his goaltender, Esteban Nunez. .23:35 and counting left. Davies with the ball. Dylan Pritchard will come towards the near side. Adonovic with the ball. Tries to boot it upfield, and a big block coming from Alex Flores. Gavin Griggs looking to put this ball in play. Some changes coming on both sides first. I believe it's Logan Soflowski who's coming to the game. Davies has made North has made a few changes here so far in this game. Davies has made a couple of their own. Gavin Griggs will throw it towards the goal, gets headed back the other way. And Kolid will head this one back the other way. Battle near the side of the circle, booted upfield by the Spartans, handled by Soren Bartel. Bartel sends a pass, tries to split the defense, but it goes back the other way for Davies, headed at the circle by Fargo North. 22:30 left in the first half. 0-0 EDC soccer for you on your live event. And getting tripped up on the far side was Soren Bartel. And the ball is knocked out by the Eagles. So Fargo North a chance to get themselves some offense yet again. Thrown in by North, headed towards the goal. Coming out to make a play, Esteban Nunez. So Nadi Adams, one of the players who checked in for Davies, getting that from the official score here in this game as we approach 21 minutes left in the first half. Ball taken away by Reese Dorsey. Dorsey tries to send it back the other way for North, but the Eagles able to pick it up. Pass to Nadi Adams on the near side, intercepted, knocked back to his teammate, Leon Hadanovic. Hadanovic with the ball will pass up to Nadi Adams. Adam tries to go towards the goal. Collard was able to knock this one away. Now a shot on goal, and it is saved for Maddox Watson. .21 to go in the first half. Ball is picked up by Gavin Griggs. Battle for the ball near the circle. Winds up in the feet of Adams. Adams gets it past the defense. Patrick Lawrence will handle the ball. Lawrence passes right of the net, and a good job coming in on defense for Max Watson. Was able to get the ball away from Dylan Pritchard. Ball will come out at the end line. It remains in possession of the Eagles, but stop what could have been a run on a goal-scoring opportunity. Patrick Lawrence from the corner for the kick. Strike that, it will be Donovic who will give to Lawrence. Lawrence in front of the net, headed towards the goal, knocked away, and will come out of the end line. It becomes Fargo North's ball as we approach 20 minutes left in the half. Davies and North both scoreless tonight. Kicked upfield by Maddox Watson. Headed on the near side by James Lean. Towards the goal, it's a foot race. Nunez is able to get this one away from the Spartans before they can get that goal-scoring opportunity they've been looking for. Ball is handled by Lawrence. Lawrence towards the far touchline. Ball comes off the foot, I believe it's Say, and comes out of play. Substitution coming for North.
In for the Spartans, number 3, Henry Mon. And in for your Eagles, number 22, Kanye Billups.
So Kanye Billups will come in. Henry Mon will also come in. So teams making some changes as we approach the 19-minute mark of the first half. Davies looking to get their offense handled by Lawrence. Knocked away from Lawrence. He goes to recover, but Soren Bartel was right there to play the ball. Now coming from the far corner was Davies. Pass comes to Adams, knocked in front of the net, booted by Max Watson as it moves towards the center line. Picked up by the Davies Eagles. Almost intercepted on a tackle from Sokolovsky. And now back towards the goaltender, Nunez. Nunez with the boot. On the near side, played by Adams. Gets by Adams. Picked up by Mahan. Now on the near side, back towards the goal by Bronson. Big kick for Maddox Watson. 18:20 left in the first half. We are scoreless. Now an opportunity coming. Kanye Billups with the ball. Billups towards the goal will go high over the nets. And will come out the back end of the end line. Couple changes coming for the North Spartans. Meanwhile, Maddox Watson, a big boot towards center field.
Number 5, Charlie Anderson, and number 10, Gunnar Schwartz.
So Charlie Anderson, Gunnar Schwartz will check back into the game for Fargo North. Ball's at the far side of the field. It
In for your Eagles, number 8, Dylan Pritchard.
will be put in by Dylan Pritchard, who just checked into the game. Headed the other way from North. Now a scramble for the ball towards the center circle. Sent up and headed back by the Spartans. Sokolovsky, I believe, was the one who headed that back the other way. Strike that was Owen Bronson who did. Play at the far side of the field. North with control towards the center circle. Pass comes to the feet of Alex Flores. Knocked away from Flores. Recovered by his teammate Bronson. Bronson towards the near side. On with the pass. North keeping control of the ball, trying to get some separation between their offensive teammates as the pass comes towards the feet of Schwartz, and Schwartz has it knocked away by the Eagles. Besswinger knocked that one away as it's on the north side of the field. Sent back by Max Watson. 16:19 left in our first half. First soccer broadcast here for you of the season on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll have more coming for you throughout the course of the year here at EDC Boys Soccer. Of course, you can see our schedule at YourLiveEvent.com. Also, check out Your Live Event on Twitter and Your Live Event on Facebook. First meeting of the season between these teams. Davies 3-0, 2-2 is North. Those two losses coming in their last two matches, both against EDC opponents. As the ball is kicked out of the touchline by Owen Bronson. Put in play and booted towards the goal by Griggs. Finds Gurung on the far side. He will lose the ball. It's scooped up by Maddox Watson, the North goaltender. 16:30 left in the half. Kick from Maddox Watson, knocked down at the circle by Hadanovic. And Davies will gain control of the ball again. Dylan Pritchard with the ball. Pritchard goes to the far sideline, but it will come out of the sideline towards the North bench, and it's North's ball. Just under 15 now to go in the first half. 0-0, Davies and North. Foot race for the ball on the near touchline. It was hit by Mahan on the near side, but fortunately he was the wrong side of the line for North. Thrown in by the Eagles, picked up by the Spartans. Max Watson with the big boot. Tracked down by Davies. Besswinger with the ball. Towards the goaltender Nunez. Nunez passes towards the near touchline to Griggs. And Griggs will run into Jake Gunnar Schwartz. And that will give the ball to Davies as we approach 14 left to go in the half. Knocked away by Kanye Billups, picked up near the circle. Handled by Hadanovic. Now over to Wick Ping. Off the foot of a Davies player far side, intercepted by the Spartans. And a battle for the ball near the circle. A little bit of physical play again. The officials allowing these teams to play here tonight. There's a header near the circle, knocked over to the far side. Controlled by the Spartans, handled by Wallet. Pass towards the goal, intercepted by Charlie Metzger, and will come out of the end line. "13 minutes to go in this EDC soccer matchup.
In for North, number 6, Mr. Richards. In for North, number 12, Kobe Keelan. And in for North, number 16, Gannon Colty.
Gannon Colties comes in. Brennan McGettrick Richards comes in.
And number 10, Patrick Lawrence.
Victor Say and Patrick Lawrence will come back in for the Davies Eagles as well. So both teams making 2 substitutions apiece as it's under 12.5 to go in the first half. 0-0 to score here in this matchup. Davies with control of the ball.
I apologize. Brendan, number 6, Brendan Richards. Oh no.
Now we are approaching 12 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ball handled by Kanye Billups towards the goal, tracked down by Maddox Watson. Watson, the sophomore goalkeeper. Will boot this one upfield, picked up towards the center line, headed back the other way by Griggs. Now played by Adams on the near sideline and knocked away from him on a tackle by Gunnar Schultz. And it is North's ball. Owen Bronson throws this one in. Header comes from Griggs, unable to change the trajectory of that ball as it comes towards the goal and played by Esteban Nunez. Nunez will throw it towards his teammate Charlie Metzger. Gets by Metzger, picked up by Soren Bartel, and Metzger knocks it away from Bartel. And it will come out on the far sideline and out of play. Approaching 11 minutes to go in the first half. Still scoreless here between Davies and North. EDC soccer for you tonight. Throw comes in. A battle for the ball. This one goes straight up towards the goal line. And I believe will remain with the Spartans. And she's going to get a kick coming from... Mahan will come and kick this one out of the corner for North. This one towards the goal, headed towards the nets, but nice play last second. It was Besswinger who knocked that one over the top of the net. Spickwinger knocked it over the net. And we'll get another opportunity for North. This time we'll go to the other corner arc for the Spartans. Inside of 10 to go in the first half. Kick towards the goal. Missed header. Winds up to Owen Bronson. Bronson eludes the first defender. The second towards the goal off the side of the foot of Schwartz and picked up by Esteban Nunez. So Nunez will handle this one for Davies. Will roll it up towards his teammates. Under 9.5 to go here in our first half of play. This one comes towards Watson, the goalkeeper. And Maddox Watson will hold for a minute here for the North Spartans as we approach the 9-minute mark of the first half. Only pressure he's really seen is from Billups from Davies. This one winds up towards the center line, controlled by the Spartans. Pass comes to Owen Bronson. Bronson able to find Ahan with the ball. This one knocked away from him by Adi Adams. And picked up by Owen Bronson. North will keep the ball. 8:40 to go in the first half. Some substitutions coming for both sides. Sam Say will come back in for the Eagles.
Number 4,
James Lean will come back in for North.
Nathaniel Salah. In for your Eagles, number 4, Leon Hadanovic.
Under 8.5 to play in this half. Leon Hadanovic also checked back in for the Eagles. Owen Bronson with the ball for North. Bronson looking for someone to hand this one off to. Two hands is towards the goal, headed back the other way. That comes from Gavin Griggs. Battle for the ball near the center line. Winds up with Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence knocked away from the ball. Comes to Say. Say near the penalty area. Say by the defense towards the goal, drops it in front. It's deflected the other way by Owen Bronson. Now a kick on goal and a save for Maddox Watson. Watson found that one through the traffic. There's a prime opportunity coming for Davies, and nice job by their defense. Maddox Watson topped that one off with that save. 7.5 to go here in our first half. 0-0 the score between Davies and North. North with control of the ball. Gunnar Schwartz with the ball. Schwartz has it taken away by Griggs, but recovered by the Spartans, knocked away from the Spartans, and then now it's picked up by Charlie Anderson. Anderson towards the goal. Comes towards the foot of Griggs for Davies. Winds up in the corner. Tracked down by Schwartz. Knocked away from Gunnar Schwartz and will come out on the near sideline. Inside of 7 to go in the first half. It's thrown in by Schwartz, side of the goal. Kick comes, it rattles off the side of the net. That one comes from McKettrick Richards, and now McKettrick Richards had that kick off the side of the goal, comes out on the near touch line, and it's Gunnar Schwartz with the ball, under 6.5 to play. Schwartz puts it in, headed back by Davies, off the foot of one of the Eagles players near the top of the box. I believe that was Say who had that one cut off his foot, and we have a whistle coming from the official. It will be Davies' ball as we come to 6 minutes left in the first half. Eagles trying to clear it out of their own end, trying to get past that center line. It's the best offensive charge we've seen come from this Spartans team so far in the night, and we're going to get a whistle called. Came on Pritchard playing with the free hand. 5.5 to go here in the first half, scoreless. And the kick from Watson towards the goal. Knocked away by Esteban Nunez and then headed back by Patrick Lawrence. Will come out on the far sideline. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Had it from the box after it was thrown in by the Spartans. Ball was tipped by the Eagles. And a down player right now for Davies. Did not catch the number, but he's being checked down right now by the official. And Victor Say was the down player. He will come out of the game for the Eagles. And we'll see who they put in.
In for your Eagles, number 17, Rick Pang.
Rick Pang will be the player to check in. Under 4.5 to go here in our first half. On the near touchline, McGettrick Richards into the corner, trying to elude the defender, Gavin Griggs, and Griggs will knock it away. And it knocks it away from the sideline. Inside of 4 to go in the first half. Looking at 3:50 and counting. Bronson puts it in play, gets headed away. And knocked away from Hadanovic. By Hadanovic, I should say, for Davies. Touched by the Spartans lean, and now taken away by the Eagles. Will be Norse ball again. Owen Bronson from the sideline. We approach 3 minutes left in the half. Bronson throws it in. It's knocked away by Gavin Griggs and then booted towards the goal by James Lane. Battle in the corner, knocked away by Gavin Griggs. A little bit of physicality coming in that corner. You can hear it from the crowd, but nothing from the official. Gavin Griggs pleading his case to the official. Inside of 3 left to go in the first half. And Owen Bronson will throw this one in. Header attempt will miss from McGettrick Richards. And it's knocked out of the sideline again. Under 2.5 left to play. Ball from the box, kicked on the goal, but not a lot coming for Charlie Anderson. Just could not get the momentum behind that ball he was looking for. It will go wide of the goal mouth and is picked up by Esteban Nunez as we get to 2 minutes left in the first half. EDC Boys Soccer for you tonight on yourliveevent.com. Ball over on the far sideline. Battle for the ball. It comes out of play. Mukanisi was the one last to touch that ball. It will be Davies' ball. Comes towards the center line, headed back the other way. Now knocked away from the Spartans, by the Spartans, I should say. 90 seconds left in the first half. Sent the other way by Owen Bronson. Gavin Griggs will get a foot on the ball as he wins the foot race against Gunnar Swartz. Goes to the goaltender Nunez. Nunez able to find one of his teammates, Rick Ping. Now towards the center line, knocked off the foot of Owen Bronson and comes out on the near sideline. Bronson will pick this one up. He wants to hurry up his offense as we have just about a minute left. He is able to find Swartz. Swartz has it taken away on a good tackle that comes from Dylan Pritchard. 1 minute left to go in the first half. No score. Here comes Davies looking to score. Ball on the foot of Lawrence. Lawrence towards the goal line, and coming up to make the play, Maddox Watson. So Maddox Watson able to save a goal, aided by his defense. 35 seconds left in the first half. Looks like we will go into the half with this one remaining scoreless. Of course, as I say, that one last opportunity coming for the Davies Eagles. Booted on goal, header on the net, knocked away by Owen Bronson. Ball remains on the ground. Kick back by the Spartans. 5 seconds left in the half. And this first half is in the books. So through one half of play out here tonight at Davies. It is Davies and North scoreless. We'll be back with EDC Soccer on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to YourLiveEvent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
And welcome back to Davies High School. It is EDC Boys Soccer on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan with you here on this Tuesday night. Our score through the first half of play, 0-0, as both teams kind of went back and forth, changing the tide on who was controlling time and space. Davies really came out strong and put goaltender Maddox Watson to work. He was aided very well by his defense in that first half. Well, about the latter half of the first half of play, so the final about 15 minutes, it was really Fargo North who was able to put some pressure on Esteban Nunez, but neither team was able to find the back of the goal as through the first half of play, our score remains at 0-0. This is our halftime report. We'll step aside. It's EDC Boys Soccer on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Davies High School Soccer for you on yourliveevent.com. Davies and North 0-0 as Davies 3-0 on their season. North 2-2, losing their last two games in EDC play. Look ahead at our broadcast schedule at yourliveevent.com. And again, you can find that at yourliveevent.com. Also visit Your Live Event's Facebook page. Visit Your Live Event on Twitter as well. We'll have more EDC soccer coming your way Thursday. We'll have North at home this time. They will play against the West Fargo High Packers. We'll have that for you. Pre-game to begin around 6:45 with the match to begin at 7 o'clock. That'll be right here on yourliveevent.com. Again, 0-0 our score. We'll step aside once more. This is EDC Soccer on yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back on yourliveevent.com. But is Davies and North 0-0 EDC boys soccer for you tonight, as these teams just about ready to go here for our final 40 minutes of play. Again, coming your way Thursday night, we will be at Fargo North. We'll have this Spartans boys team taking on the West Fargo High Packers. Our coverage will begin about 15 minutes before the scheduled start time of 7 o'clock You can see our full schedule at yourliveevent.com. Check out our Facebook page. Check us out on Twitter, all social media. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well to get notifications of upcoming games. So Davies will be on our right. On our left will be the North Spartans as teams will change sides of the field. Because really Davies came out strong to start out this match. They had a lot of control of time and space, and the North really started picking things up in that latter half of this first half. There's the horn as we're looking to be just about ready to go. It's a night and day difference out here at Davies with this new turf field. It's been kind of the pride of joy of this athletic department here this year, this ever-growing athletic department. Of course, they'll have a football game coming up here this Friday, an opportunity to play there as well as our second half is underway. It's North's ball, a big boot upfield from Max Watson is headed, put back the other way by Davies. Cleared up field by Gavin Griggs, who's done a good job of Griggs defensively for the Davies Eagles. Big boot coming from Maddox Watson, the goalkeeper from Fargo North. Winds up near the center line over on the far side. Victor Say will play this one. Ball comes to Gavin Griggs. Griggs able to advance the ball. As Davies trying to get this one across the center line, they will. Sam Say with the ball. Now we'll pass over next winger with the ball towards the goalkeeper, Esteban Nunez. Nunez passing far side to Gavin Griggs. This is the side of the field that North was defending against in the first half, and this is kind of the pressure that Davies was putting on them. So Davies kind of on the receiving end of this pressure, except they probably had a little bit more control of the ball here. They just have not been able to advance it past the center line. Beckswinger will get it across. It winds up on the foot of Nathaniel Koled, who will clear this across the center line. Now pass to Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence looks to square this one up on net. Lawrence stops, looks to pass. Two defenders on him, puts it in front of the goal mouth, and it's tipped, and it winds up in the back of the net. A goal! Victor Say will get on the scoreboard. Goal comes at the 38-28 mark here of the second half. So 1-0. Fargo Davies scores first. Didn't take them long to get the lead.
Davies Eagles goal number 2, Victor Say. Assisted by number 10, Patrick Lawrence. Again, number 2, saved from number 10, Lawrence.
So Victor Say gets his first goal of the season. Patrick Lawrence with the assist. That is Lawrence's first assist of the season. 1-0 Davies leads. 38-28 left to play. And I think we're going to get time for the trainer to talk to goaltender Maddox Watson from Fargo North. Watson looked like he had taken a hit trying to dive across and make that save. And it looks like it's just a quick word with the trainer as we're about to set to resume play here in the second half. 1-0 Davies leads. Big boot upfield coming for the North Spartans. Max Watson with the kick upfield. Now ball in the corner coming out to play was Esteban Nunez. And Nunez will knock it out of that corner. And it's Davies' ball. Thrown in by Gavin Griggs. And will come out of the touchline. It was off the foot of Owen Bronson, but I think that ball was well across the line. Bronson will throw it in for the North Spartans. Gets headed towards the goal. Kicked up in the air by one of the Eagles players. That was Gavin Griggs. Now here comes the Spartans trying to answer back. Gunnar Schultz had the ball taken away from him. Schultz will pick it up, puts it towards the goal, gets intercepted by Charlie Metzger. Now towards the right side, skirts to the foot of Coltis. And Coltis on goal, saved by Esteban Nunez. And Nunez will just take this one and Rolls it up to Biswinger, his teammates. Biswinger finds Sam Say. Mukanisi with the ball. We'll pass over to Patrick Lawrence. Now up towards the goal, and coming out to make the save is Maddox Watson. Watson wasting no time to get that ball away from Victor Say, trying to save or saving what would have been his second goal of the night. Shot on goal from Lawrence. This one's blocked by the defense and set towards the center circle. 36:50 and counting left in this match. We are in the second half, 1-0. The lead for the Eagles. Goal coming at the 38-28 mark. Victor Say, his first goal of the season. Eagles controlling the ball on the far side of the field, sent towards the center circle. We're going to get a whistle as play will halt here as we approach 36 minutes left to play in the second half. It will be North's ball. Owen Bronson had gotten the ball on the far side. No, it will be the goaltender, Maddox Watson, with the ball. Big kick by Watson. Missed header attempt coming for Charlie Anderson. Ball comes to the Davies Eagles. Long pass, and this one's going to be intercepted by Max Watson and kicked out on the far sideline. "1-0 Davies lead. Davies trying to win their fourth straight to start this season. Eagles put it towards the goal. Header sends it back the other way from Max Watson. Now back towards the goal. Another header. This one comes for the North Spartans. Battle for the ball near the penalty area. And booted back the other way by Charlie Anderson. 35 minutes left to play. Davies on top. North looking for the equalizer. They've had their opportunities. Scramble for the ball at the feet of McGittrick Richards. And tried to pass cross field to James Lean, but it gets by Lean and will come out of the far sideline. Gavin Griggs will put it in play. Say will keep this in. Victor Say, lone goal in this game. Ball comes towards the North goal, picked up by Reese Dorsey, and Dorsey will lose it on the near sideline. Charlie Metzger will put it in play for the Davies Eagles. Missed hitter for the Spartans, Reese Dorsey. Now a play for the ball near the goal line. Mukanisi had the ball, lost it. Winds up towards the center line, now along the near sideline. Charlie Metzger with the ball. Metzger towards the goal. This one scoots by a few feet and is sent back the other way by Max Watson. North trying to clear their side of the field. 33:47 left to go. 1-0 Davies. North looking to at least tie things up here. Ball is handled by James Lean. Battle for the ball in the corner and sent out a play by Logan Hammer for Davies. 33 minutes left to play. First day of classes coming up for both North and Davies tomorrow across Fargo Public Schools. So these teams spending their last day of summer break here playing in this big EDC matchup tonight. Ball comes towards the goal. Esteban Nunez will play it on the side of the net. 33 minutes left. Davies in this stretch of 3 straight wins has allowed 2 goals. They have scored, counting this one, 13. So Nunez has done a good job keeping teams from finding the back of the net. Davies on the charge. Ball is handled by Hadanovic. Now on the near sideline and comes out of play. Approaching 32 minutes left to go. Davies Fargo North soccer for you on yourliveevent.com. Again, we'll be back again Thursday. We'll be at Fargo North as they host West Fargo. Coverage will begin around 6:45. See our schedule at yourliveevent.com. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Davies trying to get their offense rolling. They'll give it to their goaltender, Nunez. Nunez to the far side of the field, finds Griggs. Griggs try to split a pair, try to advance it past his teammates. Splitting the defense was James Lane, but he knocks it out of the far sideline. It advances upfield and knocked out again. North with control of the ball. Brought towards the circle, dropped back. Sent over to Dorsey. Dorsey has a little bit of time here to work upfield. Dorsey with the pass, comes off the foot of Anderson. Now near the center line, they're looking to get control of that ball. Davies will get control as Sam Say with the ball. Say on the near sideline knocked it off the legs of Rick Dorsey. Davies had a player down and Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence able to get back up and stay in the game. 31 minutes left to play. And a play for the ball in the corner will come out of the near touchline. Biswinger will be the one to send this one back in play for Davies. Throws this one towards the goal, and it misses near the foot. Well, Kadisi had it near his foot, and it missed. Instead gets played by Maddox Watson.
Number 3, Anil Gurung.
Anil Gurung will come in for the Fargo Davies Eagles. They will make a change here. Gurung saw some action in the first half. Goal came at the 38-28 mark here of the second half. It was Victor Say scoring his first of the season. Assists going to Patrick Lawrence. 30 minutes left to go here in this matchup. Davies trying to clear their side of the field. They are unable to. The Spartans able to keep control. And the ball will come out in the corner. I believe it will be North's ball as there's 29-39. And now both teams will each team will put 2 new players out on the field. We'll get those for you here in a minute.
In for the Spartans, number 2, Soren Bartel, and number 8, Ray Wallen. In for your Eagles, number 1, Nadi Adams, and number 17, Rick Hangs.
So Ping and Adams coming in for the Davies Eagles. Wallen and Bartel coming in for the North Spartans. 29 minutes left to play in this match. 1-0 Davies. Under 30 minutes to go. After tonight, North will be at home Thursday against West Fargo. We'll have that one for you on the air. Davies will be at Cheyenne. So both of these teams will have a West Fargo opponent coming up Thursday. Of course, weather permitting, there's chance as we're sitting right now of plenty of rain coming through for Thursday. But, of course, weather can change between then and now. Well, those catch-22s this time of the year is we don't want to have to reschedule things, but rain would be a little useful as a kick towards the goal. Will miss by Charlie Metzger. Goes wide of the open goal mouth. Good job by the defense to kind of funnel him towards having to take that bad shot. Maddox Watson boots it upfield for North. Gets headed the other way by Victor Say. Leon Hadanovic will head this one the other way. It's tracked down by Nunez, the goaltender. He'll boot it upfield. Gets played by Dylan Pritchard for Davies. Now comes back the other way. 27:30 to go. 1-0 Davies leads. And it's mishandled by Noddy Adams for Davies. And he will lose it on the near sideline. Reese Dorsey tosses it in for North. Played on the near sideline, handled by Noddy Adams. Adams tries to advance upfield, gets knocked back away. 26:50 and counting left. We are in the second half. 1-0 Davies leads EDC boys soccer. Lights are on out here at Davies on this new turf. North looking for a goal scoring opportunity. Nice job to take the ball away by Charlie Metzger. Metzger took it away from Max Watson. Rather, again in Colties, who had the ball on the near sideline. Metzger hits it upfield, knocked off the shoulder of Reese Dorsey. Now handled by Owen Bronson. North trying to get some points here late in this one, or trying to get a goal here late in this one. North posting shutouts in their first two matches, winning 5-0, 1-0, and then losing to Cheyenne 2-1, and then losing to Red River 3-0. So they have not scored a goal now in about a match and a half, actually exactly a match and a half. Ball played by Esteban Nunez. 25-45 and counting. Sent upfield by Gavin Griggs. Picked up by the North Spartans. Just staying in the far touchline. No, it did come across the line. So it is North's ball. Approaching 25 minutes left to go. Two-handed in, knocked off the foot of Dylan Pritchard. Rattled off a couple feet. Now near the center line. North trying to get some control. Davies with control of the ball. That is handled by Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence, this team's lead goal scorer. Will pass to Adams, back to Lawrence. Lawrence on the near touchline. Splits the defense. Tried to go back towards the goal, lost his footing, and the ball will trickle out on the near touchline. Substitution coming for the Eagles. That is their ball. Charlie Metzger waiting to get this one in play.
Number 11, Sam Say.
It is Sam Say checking back in for the Eagles. He was in the starting lineup today. 24 minutes left, 1-0 Davies. Ball comes out again on the near touch line. Put in by Metzger. Was taken away by North's Dorsey. Now recovered by the Eagles. Handled by Griggs. Pass to Say on the far sideline. Still in. Pass towards the top of the box. Shot knocked away by Maddox Watson, and the rebound cleared away by the defense. Adams was going to shoot, and that was knocked away from him. And now the ball is out on the near sideline. It will be North's ball. "23 minutes left. And a penalty being issued. I believe it will be on North. No, it will be on Davies. Max Watson with the kick for North. Meanwhile, there's discussion with the officials and coaches on the far sideline as we wait to resume play. We were scoreless in the first half, then at 38-28 here in the second half. It was a goal for Victor Say, his first of the season, assist coming from Patrick Lawrence. And now we're ready to resume play.
In for the Spartans, number 13, Logan Sokolowski.
Sokolowski checked in for the Spartans. Kick from Watson comes all the way to the goal line and out. It will go back to Davies. .22:55 and counting. Corner kick. Winds up in front of the goal, knocked away by the Eagles defense. Ball is tracked down by Alex Flores for North. Goes to kick. Karem's off a foot. Now back towards the goal and a diving save from Esteban Nunez. Nunez smothers it and will pick it up. 22:30 to play. Big boot by Nunez. Knockdowns near the center line by Reese Dorsey. Picked back up by the Spartans. Now taken right back. Eagles will grab up that loose ball as we approach 22 minutes left to go. Comes towards the goal, picked up by Maddox Watson for North. Ball near the center line. No one with clear control, and now we have a down player for the Davies Eagles. So you're going to see an infraction issued against Fargo North. So Charlie Anderson will come in for North.
In for North, number 5, Charlie Anderson. In for your Eagles, number 9, Bill Mukandisi.
Mukandisi will come in for the Davies Eagles. Kick from the Eagles, wide of the nets. Back swinger with the big boot that misses wide right of the net. Maddox Watson puts this one upfield for North, our sideline, and will come out of play. 21-15 and counting left. One nothing Davies. Davies trying to make it 2-0. Ball goes in front of the nets, misdirection, and picked up by North. Spartans trying to clear their side of the field. And it will come out on the near touch line. And a big boot on the side of the nets. Mukandisi will miss. And Davies had another prime capitalize. It is the Spartans' ball with just over 20 minutes left. Maddox Watson puts this one upfield. Played near the center line. Picked up by Charlie Anderson. Anderson will lose it. Davies reverses it back the other way. Under 20 left to play. 1-0 the lead for Davies.
In for the Spartans, number 3, Henry Mon, and number 9, Jake Almendinger. In for your Eagles, number 10, Patrick Lawrence, and number 14, Raj Smith.
Nearing 19 minutes to go. More substitutions coming on both sides. Davies trying to make it a 4-0 start to the season, a 3-0 start in EDC play. Ball on the far sideline, sent back by Gavin Griggs, but it goes into the Davies bench. Griggs is able to keep control of the ball. Throws it in, tries to find Mokadisi with the ball. He has it near the box, comes on goal, but will miss as it trickles towards the far side past the goalie, Maddox Watson. Put in play by Maddox Watson. Davies unable to get control of the ball. Turned and sent the other way by Soren Bartel. Now passed upfield. North trying to set up a goal. Towards the net, coming out to make the play, Esteban Nunez. And Nunez minimizes the threat. He pulls it away from Kobe Killen, who was open on the side of the goal. Logan Saflowski, who was open near the side of the goal. And looks like Gavin Griggs will exit the game for injury time with 17:34 left. So a substitution coming for Davies, who leads 1-0.
In for North, number 19, Owen Branson. In for your Eagles, number 16, Josh Peterson.
So Josh Peterson in for Davies, Owen Branson in for Fargo North. "17 minutes to go. Davies trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Nice job, nice takeaway coming from Soren Bartel. Good tackle. Ball towards the near side, trying to track it down is Charlie Metzger. Metzger has it. He's able to find a Hammer. Taken back, though, by North. North unable to set their offense. Davies clears the center line. Under 17 to play. North has had their opportunities tonight. Far side picked up by Hammer. Hammer sends it downfield. The header keeps it on the Davies side. Eagles try to clear again. They will. Mokadisi with the ball. Mokadisi passes towards the far side of the box. Picked up by Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence able to weave his way through the defense, puts it on goal, but couldn't get as much behind it as he was hoping for. It is the Spartans' ball, 16 minutes left. We are in the second half. Maddox Watson kicks towards the center circle. No one able to make contact. Now headed back the other way by Rod Schmidt.
And in for your Eagles, number 4, Leon Tadanovic.
Pass to Sam Say. Say keeps it on the near sideline. Say towards the goal. Comes off the foot of Max Watson from Fargo North. Picked back up and set the other way by Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence near the side of the goal. And it's knocked away from him. Lawrence then able to recover. Lawrence serves the goal and saved by Maddox Watson. Another big save from Watson to keep this one 1-0 in favor of Davies. 15 minutes left to play. Spartans, opportunity here towards the goal and a save for Esteban Nunez. .14:30 left to play. Kicked by Nunez. Knocked down by Charlie Anderson for North. Picked up at the circle by Dylan Pritchard. Now a battle for the ball. Sam Say with control through the defense. He'll now lose it. Handled by Soren Bartel. Knocked away from Bartel. Almendinger has it for North, and it's cleared upfield. Touched on the near sideline. Picked up by the Spartans. Unable to get the ball past Metzger, and Metzger will knock it out on the near sideline. North with control of the ball. Jake Almendinger. No, it is Almendinger picked it up, but they said no, it's going to be Davies' ball. And now two new Spartans come in, two new Eagles will come in. We'll see more substitutions. 13:40 and counting left.
In for North, number 10, Gunnar Schwartz, and number 22, Nathaniel Kella. In for your Eagles, number 1, Nadi Adams, number 4, Leon Hedanovic, and number 12, Gavin Griggs.
So substitutions again coming from both sides. Here comes Davies towards the goal. And a nice job to knock it away for Max Watson. Now towards the 13-minute mark. We'll have Fargo North soccer coming your way again on Thursday. They'll be at home to face off against the West Fargo Packers. We'll have that for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Lone goal this game belonging to Victor Say for Fargo Davies. Assist coming to Patrick Lawrence. 38-28 mark of the second half. Both teams going back and forth in the first half. Ball comes out far sideline. Would be 4 in a row to start the season for Davies. For North, they're trying to snap a 2-match losing streak. Pass across. Kick comes from Charlie Metzger, but it is stopped by Maddox Watson. Watson big clear upfield. Knocked off the foot of Rick Ping. Scramble for the ball on the far sideline. Here comes the Eagles side of the net. Knocked away. Sam Say. Defense came in and corralled Say towards the goal line. And the ball got away from him. Leon Adonovic with a corner kick upcoming for Davies. Towards the goal, knocked away on the empty goal mouth. Good job by the North defense. North trying to answer back with an offensive opportunity. Davies able to retrieve the ball. Adonovic with the ball. Able to find the foot of Rick Ping. Ping starting to get some pressure from Soren Bartel. It's cleared towards the goal and sent back by the Fargo North Spartans. 10.5 left to play. One nothing the lead for Davies. Shot on goal, pulled out of the air by Maddox Watson. Watson gets it upfield. Foot raised for the loose ball. Picked up by McGettrick Richards. Shot on goal, comes high. Gunnar Schwartz misses high in frustration. He thought he had the tying goal coming up. But a chance coming now for North with 9:37 left.
Acknowledge Sanford Health for providing athletic trainers for tonight's game. Tonight's athletic trainer is Jared Steen.
Corner kick comes, knocked around, shot on goal. Nice block coming up front, I believe. Big Swinger made the save up front, and then a save coming for Nunez. Bisswinger, nice job getting the save, and Nunez following that up. 9 minutes now left in the match, 1-0 Davies. 3 new Eagles players will come in.
James Lean, number 7, Reese Dorsey, and number 16, Yannon Coltes. In for your Eagles, number 8, Dylan Pritchard, number 10, Patrick Lawrence, and number 22, Kanye Phillips.
So changes coming again for both sides. Davies looking for a security goal here. Comes towards the side of the goal, but it's picked up by Owen Bronson. Goaltender Maddox Watson will come up to scoop up the loose ball. As we approach 8 minutes left to play, that would be 4 straight wins for Davies if North cannot find a way to get a goal here soon. And a battle for the ball on the far side. And I believe the official will give this one to North. James Lean will get the kick. This could be a big opportunity for the Spartans. But towards the goal, header just missing for Gunnar Schwartz, and the ball will roll out of the goal line. It is Davies' ball, 7:20 left. Victor Say getting the lone goal of the match. First of the year for the Davies sophomore. Eagles working the ball upfield. Long pass coming, intended for Sam Say. Say going to try to keep it in play first, and he does. No, it did come out of the goal line. Does become Fargo North's ball. Headed by Gavin Coltes. Intercepted, taken away. Bisswinger will take this one away. Now a battle on the near side. No one with clear control. Handled by Bartel, and we're going to get a whistle. And it's North's ball. 6 minutes, just about 6 minutes left. 6:09 and counting. North down 1-0. That is Max Watson. Again, a kick. And Watson's kick knocked away by the Davies defense. Will come across the center line. It's sent back to Maddox Watson, who gets a big clear upfield for the Spartans. Headed by Logan Hammer, and it comes out of the far touchline, under 5.5 to play. Both teams making substitutions.
In for North, number 12, Colby Keelan. In for your Eagles, number 9, Bill Mukadisi.
Five minutes left to go. North trailing. Davies with control of the ball, and it will go out of the far sideline. That was Nadi Adams who was trying to track it down, couldn't get there. Cleared by the North defense. That was Max Watson trying to get the clear. Davies getting control of the ball again on the near touchline, and it comes out. Charlie Metzger, the freshman for Fargo Davies, with control of the ball. 4 minutes now to go. 1-0 Davies. Metzger towards the goal, came off the side of this foot. Controlled by Dylan Pritchard. Pritchard trying to pass it upfield. Now Metzger. Metzger's pass taken away by Anderson for North. Anderson finds Gunnar Schwartz. Schwartz sends it upfield on the near sideline. It will come out on the near touchline. It's Davies' ball. Under 4 to play. Time not on the side of Fargo North right now if they're going to snap that 2-match losing streak. Headed and knocked down by Colby Keelan. Picked up by Sam Say for the Eagles. Say to Ivanovic. Will pass up to Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence goes to kick it on the goal, kick towards the goal. His shot will miss. 2:55 left here in the second half. Davies leading. Maddox Watson towards the center line. Knocked around. Picked up by Davies. Handled by Sam Say. Say tried to pass it up. And it's kicked out of the near sideline by North's Max Watson.
Thank everyone for attending tonight's game. Our maintenance staff would greatly appreciate if you can help us by taking any bottles or paper and throwing in the garbage cans on your way down.
Nearing 2 minutes left to go.
Eagles' next action will be at Cheyenne High School on August 26th versus the Cheyenne Mustangs.
Playing the near corner. Nice job keeping it in for the Eagles. And we're going to get a whistle. Max Watson with the big clear. And it comes out on the near touchline. It is going to be North's ball, so a chance here for North. Minute 42 and counting left, down 1-0. Thrown in, sent back by Davies. Headed back towards the Eagles' net. On the near sideline, played by Schultz. Schultz into McGettrick Richards, knocked away from him. Minute 26 left.
And for Eagles, number 22, Kanye Billups.
Kanye Billups will come in for the Eagles. It is their ball. Minute 26 left. Pressure coming right now for the North Spartans. Big clear for Davies. Besswinger gets the clear. Davies on the offensive. Ivanovic with the ball towards the goal. Coming out, Maddox Watson will scoop it up. 1 minute left here in the second half. Davies leads 1-0. Ball headed around on both sides. Ivanovic will pick this one up near the circle, now on the near side. Handled by Sam Say. Say went to put it towards the goal. Still knocked around. Finally getting control, Owen Bronson. 35 seconds left to go. Cleared by Logan Hammer. Will come on the far sideline, 25 seconds. This will be the last opportunity for the Spartans. Throwing in, headed back by Davies, headed back by the Spartans. 13 seconds left. Controlled near the goal by Davies. It is Say. Say drops it back to Kanye Billups. And the ball is loose, and it's picked up by Patrick Lawrence, and he'll hang on As our final score here, another win for Davies. The Eagles improving to 4-0 on the year. They defeat Fargo North 1-0 as our final here tonight in Davies. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more. This is EDC Soccer coverage on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to YourLiveEvent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com, and our final here, it's a 1-0 win for the Davies Eagles. 4 straight wins for Davies to start their season, and this is their 3rd EDC win. Well, for Fargo North, they have lost their 3rd straight match. They fall to 2-3 overall, 0-3 in the Eastern Dakota Conference. It was a back-and-forth first half for both of these teams. And then early on in the second half, 90 seconds in, it was Victor Say scoring his first goal of the season. The sophomore getting the goal. The assist, well, it was the first assist of the season for Patrick Lawrence, who's been the lead goal scorer for Davies. And North had their opportunities, just could not find the equalizer in the second half, as it's a 1-0 win again coming for the Davies Eagles. Next up for Davies, well, they'll be on the road Thursday. They'll take on West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo North will be home for their next matchup. That will be against West Fargo High. We'll have that for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com. You can check out our schedule on our website. You can check it out on our Facebook and Twitter account as well. That will do it for tonight's broadcast. Here again, Joel Morgan reminding you of our final score. It is Davies 1, Fargo North 0. Thank you for watching EDC Boys Soccer on YourLiveEvent.com.